moment in particular that stood out to me now that I'm rewatching One Piece is when they're in Skypiea. They're in the upper yard and they're trying to bring the Mary down from the altar. We have Usopp and Chopper on the bottom trying to pull the Mary down. And we have the crew on top kind of looking, oohing and ahhing. It's kind of like a silly moment to see if they're actually going to be able to bring the Mary down. And you have everyone but Robin kind of cheering, yay, it's coming down, it's coming down. And it really shows how Robin at that point was not a Straw Hat. Well, the rest of the crew would have called her Straw Hat. Like, she was accepted by the time they got to Jaya, right? But Robin herself, she would not have considered herself a Straw Hat. She would say that she is traveling with the Straw Hat. In fact, like, I think in the next episode or something like that, when she's reflecting back at the things that have happened, she said, oh, when I chose to travel with Luffy. She did say when I chose to become a Straw Hat. She said when I chose to travel with Luffy. So to me, in my mind, Robin still hasn't. The team has joined in with Robin. They've accepted her. But Robin doesn't really join the team until Enies Lobby. And it's interesting because this isolation is self-imposed. She is herself choosing to be physically separate, physically apart from the Straw Hats. And it really shows how much she's been traumatized. Like, yes, we know her story in Ohara and how she had to leave at 8 years old, and we get to see it later on in the show. But we don't know what happens in those 20 years. We know a little bit of the time that she spent with Crocodile, but how many crews, teams, people has she met? Has she had to join? Has she had to have been hurt by to be at this point where there's a group of people that totally accept her for who she is as a person, even after everything she did at Alabasta, and she still doesn't allow herself to be accepted. I love Robin.